Hey guys, it's Kaylee here. So, I know I haven't done a knife review in a while, and I'm so sorry about that. Things have been so crazy around here, but I finally just got a free minute to myself, so I figured I would take full advantage of it and do a quick knife review for you guys. So, I have here the new Kabar Kharon ZK knife. This is part of Kabar's Zombie Killer collection. You can see the little logo there on the blade. Alright, so I first saw this on one of my friend's Facebooks, and I got so excited about it. I'm not huge on the Tonto style knives at all, but I have the Zombie Killer War Sword, and if you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you know that this is like my all-time favorite knife. I take this thing with me everywhere. I absolutely love it. It cuts effortlessly, and it's just an all-around amazing knife. You can use this for so many things. I was actually outside the other day. Doug and I are building a little teepee for our daughter and the kids in the neighborhood, and we're doing it with just our Zombie Killer War Sword and a couple of our cold steel machetes, and we're trying to build it without any rope or anything like that. So I use this for all my cutting, like to chop down all the trees and sticks and everything. So this thing is absolutely amazing, and I figured that since this is part of the Zombie Killer collection, it was going to be just as amazing. And I must say that I've been using it as my EDC for the last couple of weeks, and I am thoroughly disappointed. It's definitely not what I expected at all. And I don't know if I just had high expectations or what, because my Zombie Killer War Sword is so awesome and it cuts so well and everything, and I guess I was probably just thinking in my head that this was going to be just as awesome. But anyways, let me go over some stats and info and stuff on the blade, and then I will get into what I don't like about it. So let me get up close here so you guys can take a better look. Alright, so I got this for 25 bucks off of Amazon, so it's a fairly inexpensive knife, which was one of the reasons that I got it, because it was so cheap. Let's see. It weighs 3.4 ounces. The overall length is 7.8 inches. The blade length is 3.3 inches. It is 4.5 inches when it's closed. It is AUS 8 stainless steel. It has dual thumb stud openings, and if you can see here, if it'll focus on the thumb studs, it actually tapers down a little bit, which is nice because you can get your thumb in there pretty good and get it open pretty easy. So that's nice. It is a lockback. Let's see, what else? It has a long, narrow clip with lots of tension on it, which is nice because, I'll show you really quick, a lot of my pants that I own, they are very shallow. The pockets are very shallow, so as you can see, that's in my pocket all the way, and it's still sticking out like 2 inches, so I need to make sure that I have a clip that has a lot of tension on it, because I don't want to be losing my knives. Alright, so let me get back up here for you guys. Alright, now this is a toxic green handle, and it's got the little grooves in there, so you'd think that it would be pretty grippy, but it's really not at all. And one of the things that I hate about this knife is the handle. I mean, you can hear it sounds and it feels cheap. It is so like a plastic toy. It's so like flimsy feeling. I hate it. That's one of the things that I don't like about this at all. Also, the coating on the blade makes it feel very cheap as well, and the fact that it is already starting to wear off, the coating here. I mean, if you can see that. There you go. It's starting to wear all up here, and also on the clip it's starting to wear. So I heard on a couple of people's reviews and stuff on this knife that I guess Kabar is kind of notorious for their coating to wear off, so I was kind of bummed about that. I have a couple of Kabars, like my Zombie Killer War Sword, and the coating hasn't worn off on that yet, so I'm kind of scared to really hack away with it and stuff, because I don't want the coating to come off. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a knife, so I want to get its full use out of it, but that kind of bummed me out. So let's see what else. It is a tip up only carry, which isn't a huge deal, but I wish that it did have the option there to reverse it. But I know a lot of people that they have this open in their pocket and they go to stick their hand in and they accidentally cut themselves. So it is just nice to have that option there. Alright, so some of the things that I'm not huge on, it doesn't have any jimping, which I hate. I love jimping on my knives. I think it just feels nicer in your hand when you have some nice deep jimping in there. Also, not thrilled that it's a lockback. I mean, I'm not against lockback knives. I have a Cold Steel Spartan that's a lockback, and you have to use so much pressure to get that thing closed. Whereas this, you literally just barely touch it and it closes. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's not a big deal, but I wish that you would have to use a little bit more pressure to get that closed. It would just make me feel a little bit safer about it. Also, the knife has, the blade here, has a ton of play in it. I don't know if that's really showing it any good, but it has so much play in it, and I actually tightened it a little bit. I know that you want to keep it kind of loose so that when you go to open it, you know, it'll be easy to open, but this just has way too much play in it, and I tightened it like 2 days ago, and it's still really loose. So I don't know. I guess that's probably about it. I think I covered everything. I wouldn't recommend this to too many people. I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, the overall look and everything, it's a cool looking knife. But other than that, I mean, I'm not even gonna bother like doing a paper test or a cutting test or anything for you, because it's really not that sharp at all. And I've sharpened it a couple of times too, and it's still not sharp. So, and I'm not bad at sharpening either, so I think it's just the knife in general. 25 bucks, I guess you get what you pay for, but I mean, I've bought a couple of Kershaw knives and stuff from Walmart that were like 30 bucks, and they're some of my favorite blades, so I don't know. I guess this just didn't do it for me. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll have a couple of videos for you soon, some more knife reviews. I actually have the Ripple here by CRKT that I want to do a review on, and I also have these Spyderco knives that I just got, the bug, the honeybee, and the grasshopper, and as you can tell, the bug is missing. I actually did something kind of cool with that. Maybe you guys can guess what I did. But anyways, when I do this review, I'll show you what I did with the bugs. I kind of had a cool idea for that, and I'll go over that with you too. And I also want to do a review on my Zombie Killer War Sword. I'm surprised that I haven't done a review on this yet, because like I said, this is like my favorite. I love this thing. So out of those three, which one would you guys like to see me do a review on next? So let me know, leave me some comments, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.